Hello, my name is Gabriela. I'm 14 years old and I study at Tercero de la ESO, the Spanish school Vicente Cañada Blanch, in London. To me, climate change is a crisis that can only be resolved if we all work together. I think that marine biology is very interesting. And so my question for Susana is, what can we do to save the coral reefs? Thank you.
Hi, Gabriela. Thanks very much for your question, because I think it's the perfect question to exemplify how our ecosystems interact. And there are some lifestyle changes that anybody can adopt and that can make a difference to help the health of our coral reefs. For instance, we can recycle and make sure that we dispose of our trash properly. In that way, the trash doesn't end up in the ocean, so marine debris doesn't harm the coral reefs. We can also minimize the use, for instance, of fertilizers. The reason for that is because these fertilizers contain nutrients that eventually they can be washed away and end up in the oceans as well. And if that happens, these nutrients, which are things like, for instance, nitrogen or phosphorus, can certainly harm also the coral reefs. And then we need to make sure we reduce our CO2 emissions. The reason for that is because these emissions contribute to ocean acidification and to the increased temperature of the oceans. These two factors that are very detrimental to the health of our coral reefs. So that gives you another good example of how important it is to reduce our carbon dioxide emissions. So not only to combat climate change, but also to make sure that we can ensure the health of our natural ecosystems.